Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is our fourth episode of our weekly recap where we talk about the tasks that we do on a day-to-day basis to be small town real estate investors and how we continue to grow our business.
Hey guys, please take a minute and pause this video and go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel as we are trying to grow our presence in social media.
Speaking of growing our presence in social media.
So when we first started, we obviously had no clue what we're doing. So we are trying to improve as much as we can.
We've done a lot of reading and research and even gotten feedback from some of our followers on what we could do to kind of just overall make these videos better.
Improve the audio, improve the video.
Improve the lighting. So as you can see, we've started with mics. We've got a nice little ring light now. We've even purchased a little fun phone stand for our car so we can record videos following maybe going and looking at a house just to get kind of that immediate feedback. So we're pretty excited about it. We have kind of come a long way with the social media world in a very short amount of time. So hopefully it continues, and we're kind of excited about this.
So let's hop into this week and the things that we've done to help grow our business. To start out, we have officially found a tenant that is going to take over the lease for one of our properties. As we said in the previous video, that tenant is buying a house. We have confirmation that her last day is
At the end of this month.
the 31st of this month. Yep, so she'll be moving out and the new tenants will be moving in. It will officially be a midterm rental, and the new tenants will be month to month, so that way they have the ability to move out whenever they want. I've also presented the option to them to be their realtor, so hopefully I can help assist them in that aspect too. So this week has kind of been huge for us in growing our business, as we officially went under contract for our seventh property. And so the crazy thing is like, you watch a YouTube video, you watch Bigger Pockets podcast, just different things like that, and you hear different ideas of things that people are doing to grow their business. And so I'm like, what the hell? I'll try it. Like, I mean, worst case, it doesn't cost me anything. It's just time. And so we tried this off-market deal, and I was like, it ain't gonna work. We got a bunch of people that reached out to us about properties that we really didn't like. And all of a sudden, someone reached out to us about a property. We went and looked at it, and we really liked it.
Yeah.
All the numbers made sense. So we...
It was one of those situations where we walked out, and we got in the car, and we both looked at each other and go, we want that house. And so that was, it didn't, there was really no negotiating of like the pros and the cons with it. It was that we wanted it.
And so it sucked because at first it was under contract with somebody else, but that person was only 19 and was not able to get financing. So I basically reached out to this individual every other day, and then finally I sent one last text and said, hey, I'm not trying to bother you. I don't want to be harassing, but I need to know, like, if you're still interested in selling this house, because if not, we are going to move on to other properties. And he's like, absolutely, let's get something done. Let's do it tomorrow. And as you guys know, in real estate, one day could give somebody else the opportunity to get this house under contract. So I was like, nope, I work all day tomorrow, which at that time I thought I did, but come to find out I didn't.
He has the days of the weeks all messed up.
And so I'm like, I'm available the rest of today. He's like, all right, let's meet at 5. We went over there at 5 o'clock and basically troubleshooted a few different ideas. I considered offering cash to where we would give them $40,000 and then pay the rest of the $67,000 over a 2-year installment with a 4% interest. We kind of ran the pros and cons with that versus doing a conventional loan 25% down. Right now, we are quoted at 6.625%, and if we go with a conventional, we have to pay 4 points in order to get that. So basically, that's $3,000 that we would just throw away in points. That's prepaid interest. And then you throw your appraisal in there at $500. And a few other things, and you're just throwing basically $4,000 away that you wouldn't have to if you're able to pay cash for the property. So we kind of ebbed and flowed on what we wanted to do, but after hearing back from him from the seller. He's like, you know what, I would rather just get all my money up front. I don't want to carry a note for 2 years. We even consider doing it like 6 months, but then the payment would be like $4,500 a month, which we could cover, but we don't want to run ourselves too thin. So we'll just do a 30-year loan on it, 25% down, pay the points, and then the cash flow on the property will be pretty good. I think it's going to be about a $10K rehab, maybe less. We'll do flooring throughout, and we'll definitely make videos of the rehab. Colton, be calling you soon because we got some work for you, buddy.
The other thing, I mean, throughout the week, we're constantly just scouring through all of the real estate sites, MLS, Zillow, was it Realtor.com,
Yeah.
kind of looking for any options, new properties on the market. And so we did find one, and we went and took a look at it. What day was that? Thursday. Again, great property, definitely some perks.
3 beds, 1 bath. One of the things we look for is I prefer 3 bedrooms, and then but there's no yard. Like the yard is
nothing.
Very little. The driveway is almost like a shared driveway with it next door,
with like an alley to the back, so people would be accessing that quite
and
a
it's
lot.
just an extensive rehab. So based on the listing price of $99K right now, it's just something that we are not interested in. And because it's new to the market, I don't want to waste my time or the listing agent's time putting in a lowball offer at this point. Once the house sits on the property for a week, 2 weeks, a month, then I will consider putting in an offer. Sometimes even at this time, I'll shoot the listing agent a text message and say, hey, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about $80K. Can you present it to your seller? Say, hey, $80K, 25 or conventional 25% down. Let me know. That way I'm not wasting my time writing up an offer. They don't have to waste their time responding in a written offer. And just kind of get the vibe and feel. You don't lose anything. So we did that. There's a couple other properties we want to look at, but there's one that is in Merrill, but the sill plate needs to be replaced, and I'm estimating about $12K. So we're still interested in it. We would just have to figure out if that's something we want to proceed with what we're currently going under contract. And then I have some exciting news. If you guys have been listening to any of the other shorts or anything else, that I officially closed on my first property using my real estate license that Danny and I did not buy ourselves. It was an awesome moment to see my client finally get this house. She's moving here from Tennessee with her family. So that officially happened at 8:30 on Friday morning. And then the sellers closed. It was a split closing. Sellers closed at their own location right around 3 o'clock. I get a text message from my seller or from my buyer about 3:15. Hey, I'm here. What's the code I need to get in? And so they're trying to get it in before the rain. So it was just all in all pretty cool.
It's like a full circle moment of like being able to like start and finish kind of your first deal.
And if you ever guys wonder what it's like a day to day for me and everything that I do, Friday morning I got up and went and drove to Alba Abstract to do the closing for my client. Then I drove to Saginaw to work my day job, 8 hours there, and then I drove to the hospital to work my part-time job. So within a 13-hour period, I had 3 different hats on where I was just accomplishing different things, all to make extra money to push really towards what it takes to be a small-town real estate investor. Neither one of us really came from money, so everything we've done, we've done ourselves. Mm-hmm. We haven't used any private money lenders. We haven't partnered for money with anybody. All the properties we bought, we funded ourselves, and all the properties we bought with 25% down.
Yeah. Pretty big accomplishment.
So if you guys have any other questions and what it's like to be just small-time real estate investors, again, please like the channel and subscribe. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us.
Thanks for